Hi guys, this is Targan coming at you with another game of Red Dead Redemption 2. And today, we're going to try to get over ourselves. And play the game. And do some quests. Do some stuff. I had my fun. No, I've been thinking a lot about it. And I want to, everyone tells me that I can do what I want. And it's true. But people praise the storyline, and I'll just approach the quests mentally in a different way than I was doing, and I think I'll have a good time. We'll just try it, and if it doesn't work out, then I don't have to do anything. But so we're just gonna run back to the camp and then do drop off the bear pelt, and then we'll figuratively flip a coin, probably not a literal coin, although I do have one handy. I have not yet put it into the repurposed pickle jar. I don't know if everyone uses pickle jars. I'm sure there are other kinds of jars you could put your change into. I mean, obviously it has to be thick and made of glass, because otherwise you don't have the satisfying coin jar sound. And what a waste that would be. Is this person an enemy? It doesn't look like it. I think they're just riding down the road in a suspicious way. Sometimes people just start shooting you. I probably had it coming though. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was blameless. I've barely played this game for like 6 or 7 hours, and I don't even remember all the people that I've wronged. I don't even ask their names sometimes. I just come up and say, oh, it'd be a shame if I shot you, person that the game has told me is hostile. But I mean, there's no point in talking to them if you can, attack from behind cover, right? Right.
Hey there, mister.
We're just chatting there. So, what's going on here? Okay, so there's some optional quest NPC encounter stranger things somewhere here. That's what the white fog is. So, we might as well try to find them. I hope it's dinosaur bones again. I should be so lucky. This train stopped. I bet that guy would get mad at me for messing with it. Probably not supposed to get on the trains unless you bought a ticket. You know, we're not ready to hop on one right now. I'm sure eventually we'll be cheerfully taking care of that. That guy doesn't appear to need our help. He doesn't even have a hat. He needs more help than we can provide. Alright, well, I guess we showed up here at the Reverend Swanson thing. So we'll try to save this jerk.
Swanson!
Hey, mister. Morning, friend.
Because we did this the other day, I just got frustrated with it. But I guess we have to save this dude. And since we're already here, and we were wanting to do quests anyway.
I took your advice, sir. I took your advice.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
But we did this the other day. I just quit the quest in the middle.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
We have to go fight somebody here in a
Look at him,
bit.
he's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat, friend. I just wanted to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur.
But yeah, so we skip by, and we say we're not gonna play,
I can't, partners. I don't mean to spoil
and
your
now we have to
fun.
chase him.
I got things to
I guess that's
You
a thing
sure?
that happens in
Quiet,
this game.
I gotta get him out of here. Come on, Reverend, let's get you home.
And there's like a fist
Where'd he go?
fight.
I
I
don't
keep
know.
on accidentally
talking to
murking
you.
people during the fist fights, which is not ideal.
Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go?
But I just need to remind myself that I'm only annoyed right now because I've already done this, not because it's a quest in general. But everything went wrong the first time I was trying to do this quest. Like, I meant to knock this dude out, and then I apparently, like, hit him way too hard.
Get your hands off him.
And then I couldn't hide the body, which is a persistent problem in this game.
Get your hands off him now, you son
Hello,
of a
Elite
bitch.
Smudgy. How's it going?
What was your problem?
He's with me.
Oh no, I don't want to use the gun, yeah.
But he's
Oh no! Okay, whoops.
Oh my God, kill him. I'm gonna keep the law on you. Oh my God.
Whoops. I meant to punch him, but I just pulled out my gun. I'm really bad at this.
Now, where's Reverend?
Alright, after a little bit of accidental homicide, I mean, I know it looks like I meant to pull the gun. I thought I was unarmed, like I thought that I was going to pull out my fist. That is not what happened.
Reverend, stop!
Hi, Natasha. Things are going. I don't have a really great grasp on weapon selection, so I revolvered instead of unarmed this guy.
Come on,
So that's where stuff's at there.
it's just a simple mistake. You can still be saved. What have you done with your foot?
It appears to like this place.
Alright, so we're supposed to save him.
Get your foot out of here. Twist your leg, you drunken bastard. Help! Help me or we're both dead.
Alright, I am not... Let's retry the checkpoint.
What have you done with your foot?
It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
Get your foot out of here. Twist your leg, you drunken bastard. Help! Help me or we're both dead.
Okay, Right. Reverend Swanson died, that's why I failed? What about me?
at your foot? It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard!
Like it says to push the thing,
Help me over both
and apparently I don't understand how to play this game.
What have you done at your foot? It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
Yeah, it says press up
Get your foot out of here!
and then hit X, and he just
Help me over
I can't. I don't know. I don't. We got hit by the train again. Skip checkpoint? We can do that? Can we just pretend that we figured out how to do it? Wonderful, this game has everything. Good news, we saved him.
Oh, no, you don't!
I didn't know it was that simple. I just had to get hit by the train a couple more times. That's a good lesson for life. Should I even tell this joke? Anyway, just get hit by a train a few times, and then probably afterward you won't have to worry about it.
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan? I'm sorry.
Did he make me lose my hat?
I wish I was different.
Yeah, me too, Swanson. Me too. But there's no reason to cry about it. Not when you can just get hit by a train repeatedly and then not have to worry about it. Everything's fine. We are very successful. We should go home. I got this bear pelt. I don't have to worry about that train anymore. Did I lose my bear pelt? Well, you know, that's what I get for getting hit by a train a few times.
Chippers, please.
Alright, good stuff. Yeah, Arthur's ability to reposition himself in time and space to sort of like reconstitute the essential timeline, very important to his character arc, I assume. It certainly appears to be necessary. Both that we get hit by the train repeatedly and that we subsequently are not later hit by the train. So, you know, maybe the successes and the failures were in perfect balance. Maybe the point of that was to remind me that getting hit by trains is theoretically bad, and to teach me not to do it. Is this like a milk truck? A petroleum wagon? I'm just curious, buddy. I'm not trying to rob you.
Don't mind if I do.
But we have to go home. We can't just follow that guy around and figure out what he's carrying, what he's selling, what he's buying. Wait, where's my hat? We gotta deal with this right now. Okay, it's on the horse. You find it on the horse. Your hat is also a magical thing, and I've been told by a friend that you can always get your hat back, that you don't have to be so alarmed about being hatless. Although when other people don't have their hats, I'm still supposed to judge them. I mean, obviously. But now we're back home again. I lost my bear pelt, but gained this preacher, which doesn't seem like a particularly fair trade, but what are you gonna do? Maybe whenever he is, you know, not as hatless, he's a better and more useful fellow, because Arthur doesn't like anybody, right? So,
You can rest now, boy.
alright. And I mean, whenever Arthur doesn't like people, I don't later think, man, he should have liked them. I do notice that he doesn't like anybody. Drop him off in his bed. Oh, that's sweet.
I was wondering when he'd show up.
Have to steal that oil wagon later, or just let John do it. Stealing an oil wagon does sound fun. Where's his bed? Oh, he doesn't have a very nice place. My place is better. I guess that is something that I can notice, you know, that like I'm a much more prestigious member of the crew.
You better sleep your way to salvation, my friend.
Oh, what happened?
Just
Oh, Miss Grimshaw's gonna get so mad at him.
exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky.
Good work, Arthur.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I missed my bear pelt. I wanted to see what it would be worth, and it's not worth anything. But we've got a large curved bear claw, so at least there's that.
Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Well, what to do now? Next quest, we could just do that uncle one that we were in the middle of town. Yeah, we might as well do that one. I'm just saying, since I could skip most of the checkpoints, at least I'll not give up so easily. Yeah, for sure. Murphy, you're saying you don't like the option to be in there? I can, you know, I can see both schools of thought. You know, ideally people will find a way to play a game they want to play. Ooh, he wants me to go hunting? Excellent.
You want to go hunting?
Yes, that's the number one thing I want.
I wish. No, I saw a
Bear
huge
hunting?
bear, one of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds. My God, but you need me to come with you. Of course. Let's go. Where are we heading exactly? Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two. I could do with a break from this place. Oh,
This is gonna be the best quest ever. I bet it's gonna make me shoot a bear. Oh, I hope it does.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea? Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea. I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard. Where'd you get him? Some big, loudmouth bastard tried to rob me. Was out riding, so I... Well, you know how it is. I see.
It's funny that Arthur named his horse Boadicea. She's like a
decent dealer there. We'll unload him. You can buy
hero of English history. She sort of organized a fight against the Romans. This was way back in the day, as they say, more than 1,000 years ago. You know, like I don't let me lie to you about the exact time, but you know, like 1,800 years ago, something like that, maybe slightly earlier.
You won't throw me? No, he's an angel. If I'm near him. Nasty little look in his eyes. Oh, don't be rude about this.
Maybe slightly later. Anyway. L2 to focus on my horse. Okay. It's finally letting me...
Just let me get this off, boy. Come on, I promise you don't want to ride that one bareback. Okay, see if you can get your leg over that brute.
This horse is a very large horse.
Easy, big feller. All right, let's head in.
My goodness. He's a giant.
Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles.
Too bad I gave away all my money. It'll be alright.
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
It's better than running around with it and dying for lots of dumb reasons and having the enemies take it away.
That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there, came back in the next day, and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard.
It feels
Lenny.
like
You could
this
tell
horse
he
is
was
faster. I
feeling
think
it.
it's just because he's tall.
Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so.
I already gave the Guild of Thieves like $600.
They're still very hot.
And they're all like, what will we do without money?
Couple of leads I'm looking into.
You know how many coffee percolators you could buy for that? You could probably buy like 80 coffee percolators
Don't
with the
let
amount
that
of
big
stuff I
bastard
gave
get
it.
the better of you there, Arthur.
He's all right. Whoa, boy, easy now.
Whoa.
I just wonder if I get to inherit his awesome hunting rifle at the end of this.
Stables are just up
Because
ahead.
he's old and likes books. And maybe he won't need it anymore.
All right. Go sell that big brute and buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
I'm going out to the general store. Get a few things to lure that bear out with. Meet you back here in a bit.
Hey, how can I help you? I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here?
My horse looks so dirty in this cutscene. I thought he was cleaner whenever I was riding him in. I would have ran him right through a lake or something.
No. No papers.
Well, of course, that's going to affect what I can pay.
Why would the horse have
Luck's
papers?
in.
Like, what, is it a show
fella
horse? Like,
Been looking for
he a
decent
brand
workhorse
standard?
like this for a while. He'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Alright, so we'll buy this one, the cheapest one. Hey, Starburst. Alright, so we need to come up with a name for the horse. Well, in keeping with the theme. Palomino Lady Horse, what shall we call her? Something from British history-ish, but you know, Boadicea was already taken, which is the easy one. Opponent's too easy and should be saved for a better horse. Well, you know, this horse doesn't have to have a totally romantic name anyway. This horse can have any kind of name, right? I used to spend an agonizing amount of time naming characters in RPGs. Let's see. think my horse would have been better. See, this is why Geralt of Rivia and The Witcher just names all of his horses Roach, because it's easier to choose. We'll call her Aurelia. A good name for a
All right,
horse.
partner. You got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I
We'll get her
don't
cleaned
sell
up, and
anything
then
other
she'll be
than
gold,
good
just like her
animals.
name.
You have my word on that. Here
You just
are
name
your
it Caballo.
papers. And on me, a new grooming brush and some treats.
Appreciate it.
All right, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
That is Portuguese for horse, right?
Interesting.
Because, no, like caballo
How much did
is
you pay for that thing?
Spanish for horse. Like caballero
well,
is the name
With
for
some
like a
good care,
cowboy.
You should be able to make something of it.
Was it female actually? I believe so. I thought I hit the R3 L3 thing, and it said
You won't know
Palomino
till you
female
get in the
horse.
saddle.
Yes, I know. Let us get into the saddle.
Let's
Hooray!
get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So, what's this lake we're heading for?
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains.
Oh, an
east of
Irishman's
Cumberland
Lake.
Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
Back into the mountains. I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time, we're doing the chasing. So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Jose.
It's such a small horse,
He
yeah.
ditched us
What a
for
what a
time
transition
dead
from
and
giant horse to tiny little
To
horse.
him many times. He knows he did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
Says one step above the mule. Hey, the noble Morgan horse will, I'm sure, you know, serve us well. Look, I gave my $500 gold bar profit all to the gang to leave me alone.
Okay. I think we need to head right up here.
There's the Wapiti Reservation and Bacchus Pride, which is probably the name of some
Yes.
some mountain that looks like a bowl of wine.
Moonstone Pond.
Moonstone Pond. Ah, yes, wonderful, wonderful. It's just agonizing that it looks like Jose is wearing a tie right now. I don't know if he is. Maybe it just looks like that. But like, come on, dude. We're going to hunt a bear.
There. Good. We made it.
We made it.
Let's loop around the other side.
Easy, girl. You're okay.
All right, we're just gonna feed the horse while we're riding, because that's a thing you can do. I thought you had to like be off to access that, but I guess that's the point of this quest, is to teach me to just like jam a oatcake right into the horse's mouth while we're galloping down the road. Literally how to feed horses. If I know anything about horses, it is that that is their preferred way to eat things while at a sprint.
Rabbit.
Of course, a sprinting horse is called a galloping one, unless it isn't. I only knew the one thing about horses, and it was their preference for oatcakes.
Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes, and obliterated them. With a shotgun, if I remember right.
Hunt a rabbit. From horseback? No, that's ridiculous. We're just gonna creep through the underbrush here in search of our enemy. I mean, the rabbit, not our enemy. You know, we're gonna shoot the rabbit if we find it. So I might have lost the tracks. Maybe we'll see the bunny anyway. There appears to be a bunny right there. Never should have come here. Oh no, we're not gonna make this shot. How good is the auto aim in this game? I don't think the rabbits were alarmed by the presence of that arrow in the air. Which is unwise, but please sit still. Hooray! We got the rabbit. Hopefully it won't jump up off of the ground and like stab us right in the face. That's the thing you have to worry about when you hunt rabbits. They don't tell you that in elementary school, but rabbits, you know, they usually carry knives. At the very least, like knobbly walking sticks that they can use as clubs. They're very, very dangerous foes. You should never feel sorry if you have to shoot one with a bow and arrow in a video game because they are fierce, fierce predators.
Getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
Yes, sure.
Well, then you get set up.
And we hold triangle to, no? No? Okay, it's telling me how to do it right now. I understand. Barely.
I'm famished.
Cook that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire. Like
There. Dot, dot, dot. Delicious, just like this. What Hosea means is, I don't want to do it. Why don't you do all the work? That's smart. That's exactly how it's done. That's the wisdom.
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine.
And he doesn't want to have any. That's okay. We'll cook another one.
After all that.
Making me hunt and kill a rabbit. Just, I guess he thinks I need a little more meat on the bones or something. And we will put it away. Do we have more? Yes. Let's, might as well cook another one, and then we'll be able to keep it in the inventory for the morning. Alright, seems good.
All right. Well, we better
Say
get
I should
some
camp
rest.
in Roanoke. That's the best place to camp. I don't know if I've been there yet, but whenever I get around there, I'll try to remember to do that.
He better be worth all this drama.
Morning, Arthur.
We wake up wearing our jacket,
Well, give me a minute.
Coffee?
just sleeping right on top of our knife and revolver. Gun belts on.
What's your plan?
Well,
I mean, not that
we'll
he
see
would
if
have
we
slept
can
far
track 'em,
away
but
from his
we
revolver,
might
but I
need
don't
to
think he
lay
would have
bait
kept
to
the
draw
belt
'em out.
on.
Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a
Bears
sweet
like fish,
tooth.
obviously.
A lot of fellas bait then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. Can you mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up?
Bait?
Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
I grew up in the...
Potent predator bait. Potent potables. We're gonna craft it.
mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat.
Okay.
Virtually.
I think I got this done.
I bet he has had bear meat like 8 times.
What's the hold up here? Okay, let's go.
Said the hold of the metal cup that was on fire always broke me. Please, doctor.
Girl, what
Try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Sometimes, you know,
How's that
life
horse
makes you
treating
tough.
So far, so
It's the
good.
best horse ever. It seems very strong.
I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really wanted the coffee for
didn't
sure.
know
I mean,
that.
who hasn't been there, right?
I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but well, things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. And staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's
They form a
try and
little
release ourselves
hippie
a
outlaw
bit, shall we?
commune
Let's look by the
where
water here,
they
see if
raise
we've been
small
fishing again
horses,
recently.
draw pictures of dogs gambling at cards, you know, real traditional stuff.
Look for tracks, dung, bone,
Ah,
any sign of it.
we found a raging clue. Paw prints.
He sure looked big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's him. Can you tell which way he went?
I can, because I am really good at this, improbably.
This way. Tracks. Go into those trees.
Legendary bear? Oh no. Like, did I even bring my actual gun? No, I did not. I didn't bring my actual gun. Fantastic. Oh well.
Wait a minute.
A fish, but where is the water?
Fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
That bear just like dragged this fish all this way. I feel like we should be more afraid of that.
Something else on the ground, just here.
And we've got bear droppings.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Yes, great. He'll be really close, and then I will shoot him with my revolver because I have brought a gun to a bear fight, and that gun is a pistol.
Trail, that's it. We lost him?
And now I'll be rewarded by a cutscene where I die.
A little optimism, Arthur.
Well,
I sure hope he hands me that
What do you
gun,
think?
because...
I think we split up and each look.
either
Oh,
that or
no.
we could place bait here.
That could work. Which you think? Arthur?
We'll use the bait. He's got a
Bait.
gun.
Fine by me. Let's leave the bag over there. By those boulders up ahead, looks like a good spot for it.
Up here in the yellow, we've got bear bait. And we can just throw our little berry mix down on the ground, and then... Because Jose is a genius, he would rather do this than get into a tree stand. Yes, I'll wait for the bear. I will...
Pounds, you say?
More or less. Big scar down
I'll
there.
use my cattleman's revolver,
Hey,
and you
did
can
that
use your
look
rifle.
Okay to you?
I think so. You're the expert.
Ready with your gun there?
I'm good. You okay? You seem nervous.
So do you. I'm fine.
I'm not nervous, I got this revolver.
Let's just take a look at that bait.
Why would we go up to the bait?
Come on.
We only just said it, Jose.
I know, but we need to do this right.
The horses are running down here now? That makes sense. Yes, let's look at the bait.
Give me a hand here. Got your knife?
Ah ha ha! If only we could have predicted this.
No, it's
We've made a huge tiny mistake. Hey, look how good I did. I shot the bear.
You're fine, old man.
Of course I'm fine. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you, I think. That was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said
Well,
it
I stole it
told
from him,
him
but that's another
where to
story.
find some real big animals.
Ooh, we have a big game hunter map. How exciting.
It's a pleasure.
Are you going to
You
give me your
saved my
gun
life,
too?
Arthur.
You don't need it.
I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds. You coming or?
Supposed to shoot it 6 times? Well, you know, maybe I shot it once.
Well,
We're going to go with him.
I'm coming with you.
let's get going then.
We'll chase after the bear some other day. When I have a better horse that, you know, trusts me better.
Let's see if Dutch gives us any crap about disappearing like that. I don't need another "we gotta be out there making money" speech.
We were just out scoping a lead. He doesn't need to know it was a big furry one. Well, thanks, Arthur. I probably owe you one.
Probably owe me one.
I need to head out to Emerald Ranch soon. Look into something.
See you later.
Alright, so now I can buy horses because I did the quest. So I have to do the quest to unlock things, and that makes sense. That's how games reward you for doing things. That dude is still starving on a tree, good for him. Alright, what to do now?
How you get on out there, Mr. Morgan?
Fine.
What's it like?
Yeah, we're totally broke. Yeah, we're totally broke.
There's food to eat, fools to rob. We'll be okay. As long as we don't linger too long.
We sent Micah and Lenny out scouting west, see what they could find.
Good. And we're gonna need to make a decent bit of money if we're gonna get out of this hole.
Oh, I know.
That's right. We should get off the horse so that we'll tell it that it's a good horse and a pretty horse.
Easy, girl.
But I kind of want to work on that giant horse that he gave me that he wanted me to sell. Alright, so our failure there notwithstanding, we might be able to hunt something and bring it into town. So if we see any game along the way in, we'll see about that. And if not, we'll try to swap horses. I might need a little bit of money though, since I gave all my money to the poor. I mean the Guild of Thieves. But we'll go ahead and ride into the riverbed here, because we need to get freshened up. And this is 10 times better than a shower. Maybe 20 or 30 times better than a shower. It's hard to quantify how much better things are than showers. Is the horse cleaner yet? I think we're not far enough into the water. It still looks a little dirty. Maybe we'll never be able to be clean. Trapped, you say? We have to help her. She's stuck under a horse? Oh no,
My
that's
legs
terrible.
all numb. Please hurry. Oh,
Repeatedly
yes,
press X to lift the
yes. Just lift
horse.
as hard as you can. Yes, it's getting loose.
How strong are we?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You saved me.
Sure.
Oh, that was bad.
Okay. Sure.
I could have been stuck here and starved or eaten. Oh, you poor, dumb animal. Oh,
Poor horse.
what'll I tell Mildred?
The truth?
Thank you.
You need a ride home, ma'am?
Oh, yes, mister, please. Thank you. Do you know Valentine? I live there.
No problem.
I don't know how we're gonna ride two on this horse, but there we go. Oh, she'll just ride sort of side saddle-esque.
Yeah.
Hopefully the game won't let us toss this poor woman off. She's already been in enough horse-related danger today. This fella's here, riding down the road. We want to give him plenty of space.
I don't normally travel this far alone, you know. I was off inquiring about a possible new line of work. I'd borrowed a friend's horse for the trip. See, my husband...
Hello, Samson Simpson.
Well, it's just me and my boy now, and it's hard to find work.
I'm sure it is.
A good opportunity. That's what I'm looking for. Not much work for a woman with a boy to raise. I won't work in no saloon, but I've got sharp eyes and quick hands. I was hoping to get a job working as a seamstress. A wealthy man said he'd pay me for the work.
Sounds promising. Also doesn't sound real.
Oh, you may be right, I suppose. He said he'd provide room and board for me and for my child. He wanted to meet me first.
I'd be careful with offers like that, ma'am.
I can't afford to dismiss offers like these, even if they do seem... odd.
Just be careful is all I'm saying.
I may not have another opportunity like this. Now I'll have to pay Mildred back for her horse.
It sure sounds like you're in a hard position.
You finding me is the only good thing that's happened to me in a long while, sir.
Poor lady. Simpson, you say there's a gold bar right there. I think I found that one in like the burned out place. That was like the first thing I did in chapter 2. This is the first time I've played the game, but I explored around in that little area right there down the hill, and I found the gold bar in the lockbox. Natasha, your first thought was you could eat horse sushi to get out. Oh no. I think you'd have to have quite an appetite. Horses are extremely large animals. You know, humans, even competitive eaters, can only do so much in a time frame. Although maybe if you were like really vigorous about it, it would intimidate like the wolves and coyotes and stuff, and then it would be fine. You say brush my horse to clean it. I don't have a brush. It won't let me brush it. I'll show you whenever we get this lady in, but the game won't let me brush it. I gave away all my money, so I don't have any. I want to not run into anyone. Trying not to get into a fist fight because I can't afford to pay a bounty because I'm broke. Because I gave all my money to the guild. The Guild of Thieves and Miscreants. Oh, sorry, buddy. I thought we were being cool. So here's the butcher, and I can bring in things there and sell them. Oh no!
Why are you doing this, huh?
We're here. Thank you for all
She's
your
like,
help.
I will not work in a saloon, and then you drop her off at a saloon.
You take care. Appreciate it. You be well.
I have a brush. Maybe I was awarded one on the last mission. So whenever I come up to the horse and I hit the thing, oh, I guess I got the brush on the last mission. Because I definitely could not brush a horse for a while. Alright. Oh my goodness, look what a handsome horse it is now. It's like, it's chomping around, it's having a good old day. And I hear Javier in there, but we want to go hunting and get something to get a little bit of money. 'Cause I'm broke. I think right now I have like $0. We at least need, you know, a little bit to buy some something. Should be able to find an animal without going too far out of town. I say that, I have no idea if it's true. Oh no, that is not. That is a hill. We will need to go a further way around. Do I have a rifle? I think so. I have a carbine repeater and a bow, yeah. I killed a bear, but then the bear hide got lost, so I never got to see what I would get for it. It was lost because I did this quest. It's okay, I'm not bitter. Did I help a snake bite victim? No, I did get bit by a snake. What's going on here? Is he trying to, like, cast out some evil spirits? Howdy, fellow. Let's put the gun away. How we doing, buddy? What's going on, fella? Alright, maybe we'll just get away from him. Say they'll give me free stuff at the Gunner General Store? Man, not much shopkeepers then, are they? Back in my day, you would make somebody do a fetch quest. Alright, we have bonded more with the horse. That is good. Or neutral, not sure which. Since we had already leveled up the other horse. I don't know if that's even my horse anymore. After we moved the saddle around for that quest, maybe I lost it. Anyway, while that was a fun adventure, it did not... Hey! Animals to hunt. Is this like a mountain goat? I barely got to look at it. Am I going the wrong way? Possibly. Well, I don't see it anymore. I'm not a very good hunter. Hey, they got plants, though. At least there's that. We'll just eat one? Yum. What's the worst that could happen?
Let's go, girl.
You say there's a secret trinket to increase your bonding speed? Maybe I'll come across it one of these days. Deer! Alright, so... there's plenty that haven't really noticed me yet. Right. Right, and they're in that field over there. So we are going to very carefully shoot them, not with that. What happened to my... Okay. My bow went back onto the horse. One day, perhaps I will become accustomed to this. Alright, so I think the one that we hit got up and ran away, which means we'll need to try to run it down. But we'll come over here to where we hit it and see if we can track like a blood trail or something. Yep, alright. And inexplicably, they just stood here on the side of the mountain, waiting for me to arrive. That was unnecessary. Alright, good stuff. We got ourselves an American pronghorn doe, using traditional hunting methods like following the blood trail and then running up on them.
That should do us. Come on, girl.
And now we just want to ride on into Valentine and sell this deer. You know, you would think it couldn't be worth too much when you consider the sheer abundance of game, but even a few dollars will help. And this poor tiny horse. Anyway, we need a few dollars because that way we can see about getting big, gigantic, amazing horse.
Stop right where you are.
Alright, well, we'll stop, but like, what's going on here? Y'all can wait just a dang minute.
You must have taken a wrong time to die.
These guys are highwaymen, so this is not murder. Oh great, my horse is bolting. I'm gonna die. It's not murder, because I'm gonna die. Hi, Starburst. Anyway, let's get back to that. I think whenever we die, we lose the hunting that we did, so there you go. But fortunately, yep. All right, so we lose our deer.
Yep.
Well, there you have it. Totally pointless hunting, but that's what I get for losing. That's what I get for going up to what appears to be a roadblock. And now they're gone. Of course they are. the game, robbing me of the opportunity both to sell the thing I hunted for and to kill the people who killed me. Very sad. Well, this isn't working. Amazing, I'm the greatest hunter. I almost fell off and hurt myself again. Alright, now we've got a new American pronghorn doe to bring to town, unless we are accosted in our way in.
Decent hunt, girl.
And this poor tiny horse is just dwarfed under the weight of the human Indir here, but you know, she is plodding along, she is doing her absolute best. I feel like we can all learn a lot from Aurelia here. Just slowing up a bit so we can hopefully avoid getting into any altercations. And we'll say, oh, howdy, partner.
Hello, sir.
$2.80, amazing.
Doing business with you.
Alright, now I have 450 and I feel fine about everything. Let's go talk to our quest buddy here in the middle of town and see what's going on with him.
How's it going? You think you're clever?
Thanks, partner.
No meal is complete if it don't got meat.
Partner? Hey, thanks. No problem. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful day.
We'll just hitch the horse up. Then if anybody runs into him, it's their fault.
Hello.
Little brush. Gotta keep the horse clean. You don't want people to think you're an inattentive horse owner. It's the worst thing that anybody could think.
Hey there.
And we've given the horse plenty of pats. And now we're pals. We're gonna leave the gun on the horse because that seems appropriate. Now it's time to see what our friend's doing in this saloon. Hopefully he is not getting himself into any trouble. Ah, Javier!
I want you to meet our friends.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, ain't you just the toughest teak mountain man?
Oh, you be quiet, Anastasia. Anyone can tell this one is a pussy cat.
Exactly. Yes, he's a pussy cat. Ain't that so, Arthur?
Whatever you say. How much you cost, anyway?
Well, ain't that a nice way to talk
How
to a
rude.
lady?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a lady.
Excuse me.
Well, I must say, you got a fine way with the women, amigo.
Yeah, regular.
Javier's got a
Indian
nice
charm.
mustache.
Where's Bill?
Oh, man. I dread to think about it. Hey. There he is.
Watch where you're going. Take it
Are you
easy.
about to
Oh, starting to fight already. Yeah. That dude just gets glassed. It's like most realistic bar fight. Where it's just like, it just starts and it all degenerates in like 3 seconds. Oh no. Yeah. And we punched him in the back of the head and then in the front of the head. No, he's better at fighting than we are. He is so much better at fighting than we are. We have made a huge mistake. Oh, and now we're in the street with glass in our forehead. Alright, I'll try button mashing. Trying to block wasn't working. Oh no, he picked me up again. I will try button mashing again! Okay, that didn't work. I've fallen down. Oh, and now he's choking me out. Now I'm gonna kick him in the leg. Repeatedly? Repeatedly! He got my new coat all dirty. Oh no, and then he kneed me in the face. This dude's big. He's tall. No, why won't my horse help me? No, he's gonna break my neck. Haha. Oh, and now, no advantage. And we're going to drop the elbow in. Repeated elbow strikes to the orbital. I mean, am I supposed to keep on smashing this dude? I mean, he looks kind of messed up. I mean, okay. Okay, I was like, man, that's
You won the fight already. Surely that's enough.
I didn't want. His face was starting to look really rough.
No business, sir, but please, I beg you.
Making new friends again, I see, Arthur.
Look who we found sniffing about. Josiah Trelawney. The very same. Well, I thought you'd gone to New York.
And miss all this glamour. You must be joking.
How are you?
Well, quite well indeed. I went to Blackwater looking for you gentlemen. You're not very popular there, it seems. Ah, Javier and
I love this
Charles.
guy's mustache, though.
Missed
What a fine
you.
mustache.
And Bill looking as well as can be. Gentlemen, always a pleasure.
You're right. We ain't too popular in Blackwater. We left a lot of money there.
And young Sean, it seems.
Sean, you found him.
Yes, I have. He's being held by some bounty hunters, trying to see how much money the government will pay them. I know he's in Blackwater, but there's talk of them moving.
Well, if we step foot in Blackwater...
Look how dirty we are compared to everybody else. Just filthy.
We're dead men for sure. There'll be
All over my nice
all
coat.
over the place, but if he's alive, we gotta try. Yeah, of course.
It's you they want, Dutch.
Always is. Charles, go find out what you can, carefully. Josiah, take Javier. Arthur, go get yourself cleaned up. Join them when you're ready.
Well, what about me?
Well, exactly. What about you?
What does that mean?
Oh, Bill, come on.
Alright, there we go. In the bank, that one's taken care of. Right, so that's unlocked. A Leopold Strauss mission. Oh, the Kieran fellow. I guess we've activated the possibility of that. go swim in the river. Wait, did we hitch our horse up? Can it come even though it's hitched up somewhere?
Give me a dime. Give me something.
Yeah.
Come
Let's go,
on,
Goldie.
girl.
Go take a bath? I will. There's a river here somewhere. At a hotel, do you think I made a money? I gave all my money to the poor. 25 cents, I only have $5. Oh no! Why don't I just die instead? $4.49. Yeah. Yeah, I have $4.49. That's only enough for, you know, like 18 baths.
Okay then.
Oh, something terrible's happened here. Perhaps we can help. I'm gonna grab my gun anyway. Because perhaps we can't. How we doing, partner? Oh, not like that. I meant like in a conversational way.
Hey, you don't want to involve yourself with this. You don't want to see what happens if you don't leave.
Oh, don't mind me.
You goddamn idiot. I'll shoot you dead before you know
Let's
it.
see.
Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Alright, apparently there are no clues. This guy's gonna think I did it. I'm just passing by, buddy.
Plenty of road to spare. Suggest you use it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Follow me and you're bound to get lost.
No, why am I not clean? I thought this worked. Alright, we're just gonna be dirty forever. That's alright. It looks like I should be clean. And yet, now we're just a muddy mess. Oh well.
Girl.
I guess we just head on back up to the camp and see about doing some more quests. I guess we'll do the uncle one that I abandoned earlier, and we'll just do what I'm supposed to do. Ooh, animals to hunt. That'll be fun. Magnificent. I'm so good at hunting now. Alright, so we skin this one, and then we'll pick up the other one and take it in.
Shh, girl, won't take long.
And we'll just peel off all of the parts of the animal that make a skin. That's how it works. You just pull it right up from underneath it, roll it up clean. Oh, the... Just really an atrocity against the natural world here. You know, we should be more careful stewards of the environment than to just skin an animal and leave the whole body on the side of the road, veritably. But, you know, it's an unfortunate fact of the American West, is that sometimes that sort of behavior was rampant, not just with deer, but famously in the case of buffalo, where there's a sort of mass extermination campaign waged by both the government and by private parties, where buffalo were just killed to get rid of them and left to rot. Starburst, you say my longest stream was 7 hours? Yeah. Hey, Bill.
Arthur, wondered when you'd roll back in.
Like you don't know who I am. Alright, we will just grab this dough and run it on to the crew. Sun's falling down a little bit, we'll probably sleep in and then in the morning see about one of these other quests.
I thought I was the butcher. You're covered in blood, man.
I'm literally carrying a dead animal. What are you talking about, Pearson? You're such a jerk.
A stew without good meat is no stew at all, Mr. Morgan. Just in time, Mr. Morgan. Thank you, Arthur.
Alright, time for stew. Time for delicious stew. I tried to put the utensil there, dropped it on the ground, and then just ignored it. What a jerk. And then I just threw the rest of the stuff on the ground too. Man, really letting other people clean up after me, I guess. Alright, so this is a train robbery thing. Oh, this is our old scrap from our little keepsakes there. And we'll have a nice 11-hour sleep, you know. He had his bowl of stew, and he's like, you know, even if he's singing his song, we've had enough. After all, we had that brawl with the big guy in the street earlier. It was a rough day for Arthur Morgan. You know, he went through a lot. Starburst, you said you made a new song? Yeah, I checked it out. I liked it. I was listening to it right before the stream, actually.
Okay there, Dutch?
Yeah. When are you going to meet Trelawney and the others? If there's a chance to get to Sean.
I know. I'm on it, I promise.
Alright, so now we'll do the uncle one because that was the I didn't need to set a waypoint. It's right here. So this one, we just gotta... We talk to him. We take the ladies into town on the wagon. And then we bought something at a shop. And then there's a little, like, altercation. And I kept getting into fights. But this time, we're not gonna get into the fights. I guess we're just gonna... We're gonna do what it wants us to do. Because I'm very engaged with the characters and storyline.
Eventually. So, while the
And
rest of us are busy stealing,
I'm interested to see where it'll go. So, just gonna do it.
you get to think all day.
And if I fail too much, then I'll skip ahead.
Arthur Morgan.
Do you want to head into town? See if we can find anything out?
Sure. I got some errands to run.
Great. Go check the horses are ready.
But yes. He gets the horses ready, and the women agree that they want to come to town to do some crimes. And normally I would show the whole thing, but I already did that just the other day. And... Oh! Alright, so in an earlier thing in the game, like, I ran over a little bump and my wheel fell off. And now they're gonna sing a scurrilous little scrap of doggerel here. I think they just hang around and think up silly songs whenever Miss Grimshaw's not listening. The last time I did this, I didn't help this guy. You know what? I'll help him this time, especially since I did some accidental murder earlier today, and I've been feeling a little bad about it.
Is one of you gonna get that fella's horse?
Well, I got lumbago.
Hey, fella.
You alright there, friend? Oh, hey, you couldn't help me get my other horse back from over there, could you?
Sure, no problem.
Sure, I'll help you. Me in the past wouldn't have helped you, but...
The white one over there.
The white one over where? Oh, over there. Over there, there.
Whoa, easy.
Calm down, friend.
This way. Come on.
This one's a nice shire horse. And we're just gonna calmly lead him over here. They're all encouraging me. Imagine doing this. Like, you walk up to, like, be like, shh, 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 horse. Because you have to shush a horse. I'm not the first person to observe this by a long shot.
You're a gentleman, sir. A gentleman.
Yep, that's me.
I was just trying to impress the women.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Hooray! Trying to impress the women, successful.
Come on, let's go.
To Valentine.
You're turning into a regular old fairy godmother there, Arthur.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you got a heart. A small one, perhaps, hidden deep inside, but a real one. And you haven't, you repulsive old lizard.
Blizzards have hearts.
Well, Arthur, I'm proud of
Lizards
you.
do have hearts. I'm glad that he pointed that out. Not that he had a heart, but that lizards had hearts.
Well, you did. Woo! Smell those sheep. Or is that Uncle?
Oh, very funny.
This looks like a decent little town. Other people, finally. Look at
It's
all that
like
snow in the
Paris.
mountains. Sure don't want to be back up there. You think we should have asked Molly to come with us?
Oh no, Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us, or to do any real work. She's a society lady now. Okay, take a good look around, ladies. See what we got here.
Chair's always on the right. Sure you can pick up some bounties there, Arthur.
Heaven forbid you put your head on the line.
Yeah, that's a young man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here, all right.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
Will you remember that, though, Arthur?
I mean, probably not.
Park up down the end there, near the stables.
All right, great job, me.
Here we are, just like I said, a cultural center of civilization. Man at its finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any self-respecting maniac does. Put the women to work.
With pleasure. We'll start at the saloon.
Okay, just stay out of trouble and don't get yourselves noticed.
Right, I need to get something from the stores.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when you're done.
Come on, ladies. Imagine we're in Paris.
Come on.
I imagine Paris and
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as the one-shot kid.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask why.
You are a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. No. Ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm. Then rats.
I like
the
his
plague,
coat better than my coat.
Then you.
I mean, not
Shut up. This is the
not
place
for
now.
Western
Come on.
style, but I would wear his. A duster's too long for me.
So, what do you need?
Drop of whiskey for a start. Something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Yeah. Reckon I should probably steer clear of the saloon this time.
You're looking a bit tired there, Arthur. Why don't you pick up some coffee while we're here?
Full stock list in the catalog here on the counter. Whiskey's on the top shelf, nearest the door. Wait. Ain't you the feller who had the fight with Tommy outside the saloon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
all
me.
got a little out of hand, but I didn't swing first.
Sure, well, these things happen. And that was some good viewing. Don't reckon folk ever seen Tommy lose a fight before.
Well, it's all done now.
I bet it ain't. We could buy some Dapper Dan hair pomade. Here we go, coffee.
Okay, if you're done, I'll meet you outside. I won't be too long.
Alright, so now we meet outside, but actually the guy's going to be accosting our friend. But I'm not allowed to hit him or I get a game over.
Here's to your good health, my sir.
Salud.
It's a funny world, you know. This time in my career, I pictured myself being married to an heiress.
And then we're just going to be like napping here.
I think I got something good.
What?
She's going to tell us about the train robbery
Snuck
thing.
into this fancy house. Acted like a servant girl. Usually works. Someone was saying her sister was taking a trip from New York or someplace. Train full of rich tourists heading to Saint Denis and then cruising off to Brazil.
Okay.
A train laden with baggage. And
Laden with
passing through a bit of
baggage.
deserted country at night, as to get to the docks in time for the tides. In some place called Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. Where's Tilly and Karen?
I think at the hotel. They were picking up some drunken fellas that they was gonna rob.
Why?
It seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
Maybe one of them had a gold bar.
See if there's any trouble.
Oh, there's Tilly over there. That does not look ideal.
Excuse me.
You thought I wouldn't find you, Tilly?
You can go kiss a damn snake for all I care.
Get your hands off of her. Who are you?
A friend of mine.
Get the hell off of her, you son of a bitch.
Hey, take it easy. There's no problem here.
There will be if you don't get out of here.
So
right
we point a gun at him because that is my idea of keeping a low profile.
You're
Skin that
making
smoke
a
wagon
big
and see what
mistake,
happens.
Tilly Jackson.
Just get lost.
But you're not allowed to beat him up.
With you right now.
Go wait with Uncle and Mary Beth. They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Uncle! Look after her. I'm gonna go see about Karen in the hotel.
How's everything?
Sorry to hear it. Can I help you, sir?
I got a question for you.
Came in here earlier with a drunk fella, mid-20s, blonde. You'd remember her.
Yeah, they're in 2B upstairs. Are you, a friend of his?
A friend of hers.
Got me sweating buckets. No trouble now, please.
That's 2C, and we're looking for 2B. That's 2A. I will absolutely beat you like a drum, buddy.
Damn animal. Talking now, huh? What the hell are you doing here?
Trying to play him? Not very well.
I'm gonna take his money.
Fine.
He's carrying 38 cents. It's mine now.
Nothing to worry about. Just men. But stupid bastard was boasting about the bank.
Bank?
Sure, I know small town banks are usually a waste of time, but this is a livestock town. There's lots of cash sometimes.
Okay. Keep investigating.
I will.
I hope, everything's okay up there?
Oh yeah, it's all fine. I took his 39 cents.
After you. Thank you, Arthur. I don't much like being saved, but when I have to be.
I understand.
You okay? Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right, then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Oh ho.
No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me? No. Impossible. Listen, buddy, come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come, get.
No, that's not great.
I don't like this. Me neither. Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have a word with our friend.
Be careful, Arthur.
Just a word. Yeah.
We're here for each other.
Just borrowing it.
Oh, I stole someone's horse? That's not great.
Right now.
Oh, no.
We need to talk, pal. I don't want no trouble. That's far enough.
I bet he thinks I'm going to murder him. I do just want to talk. Oh, no, I almost hurt this guy's horse that I borrowed. Borrowed without permission. Oh, no, he fell down.
Why are you telling lies about me?
No. I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now, please help me up.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Yes, me too.
Me too.
Please. Just pull me up, come on.
Come on now.
All right, come on. You okay, partner?
No. No, I am not. I'm a mess.
Well, you ain't dead.
There is that. Jimmy Brooks.
I think it's best for both of us if we pretend this never happened.
Indeed.
Well, I agree.
He's like, oh, right. Why did I tell you my name? That's
You
not
saved my
perfect.
You're a good man, and here. You want a pen? It's one of them steel ones.
Hey, thanks, Jimmy.
That's very kind of you. But I'm not a good man.
It's very moving.
Jimmy Brooks. Not usually. You see, I was in Blackwater. I killed people. And maybe I should have killed you. Should I have killed you, Jimmy Brooks?
Me?
He's like, no?
Never saw you. Not now, not never.
He's so
You
nice,
have an
like, yeah,
understanding?
see, I get it.
Of course we do. Jimmy Brooks. I will remember that.
Oh, the
Got a good memory.
little bit of the Nathan threat.
I haven't. Not one lick. Not 1 cent in this here old mind.
Poor guy. There we go. Very well done.
Have a nice day now, sir.
Alright, so how do we take this horse back to the guy we stole it from? There we go. I'm like, it says I can go back and gain on it. Because, like, again, I didn't mean to steal his horse. I just did. I thought it was my horse when I jumped on it.
Morning, mister.
Hey! My horse! Am I glad to see you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
Here's your horse back, friend.
Oh, you really were just borrowing it.
Appreciate it.
Do you want a pin or something? By way of saying thank you. I returned that horse. Stop yelling. If I lose my saddle, it will be retrieved for you when entering the stables. That's good news. We're going to ride around on Giant Horse for a while now.
Bring that horse back if you need anything. Howdy, sir.
Because he's a
Ain't no one else gonna do it.
He's a big old horse. We got to study him first. Okay, it doesn't want to let me, like, pet him or anything. Okay, it's because I had a gun out. Let's brush him. Who's a good Shire horse? Who's a big old tall horse? Give him some oats. Big old horses love oats. Everybody knows that about them.
You're okay, boy. Let's go, boy.
Alright, so there's a possible stranger encounter there, but we're just going to try to go on back towards home and keep on carrying on. Okay, so there's another stable there, and I guess they'll appear at random places on the map. Wanted dead or alive? How can anybody want me that badly? Oh, because that's where the bounty hunters are at.
Good morning, mister.
Oh, there's a little theater troupe thing going on there. Maybe Magnifico and Bertram and company. Old Marjorie are all rocking out there.
Hello.
I took the wrong way out of town, didn't I? No, it'll work out. You ask if I like spinach? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good stuff. What's going on here? We've got, oh my goodness, is this a dismembered human? That does indeed look like a human leg. Hit by the train? Oh my! Okay. Alright, so disemboweled person hanging in the air, one leg here, one further on there. And here on the wall, the words, "Look on my works." So probably an Ozymandias reference, right? The Percy by Shelley poem, very famous. You know, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings, look on my works, ye mighty in despair. So this maybe is like the work of a psychopath, serial killer type figure, perhaps, who's referencing that work. So the game takes place in like 1899. And don't let me lie to you about Shelley's time period, but it would have been before this. You know, Byron, Shelley, Keats, the early romantics and stuff. So they would have been happening several decades before now. And although it's funny to say that a poet was world famous, they were indeed world famous. So it's incredibly likely that that person is specifically making an Ozymandias reference rather than me just noticing that it is a line in that poem. But we'll, that's really something, you know. I didn't think we were gonna run into something like that, but maybe I needed to look around further to get some sort of more information about it. But it's back on towards home. Me and Big Horse are having the best time. It's like, that is hilarious. So I guess that's what you do to hunt with a bow. You just, oh great, I got a nice little squirrel. We'll just throw that in the pack. Oh, a chipmunk, rather. Well, you know, you gotta get some of everything. Worth it. Alright, we showed up a little bit too fast to this thing here, so they know I'm on their trail. But I bet they won't run too far. Don't worry about me, buddy. I'm not going to shoot you with my bow and arrow. Probably not going to shoot these things either when it comes to that. Come on, turkey. Stand still, turkey. I'm about to be attacked by a turkey. Man, I am really bad at shooting. There we go. Magnificent. Alright, so we're gonna skin the bird. The eastern wild turkey. Turkey, maybe in this time period they were this easy to hunt. In real life, they do not just, like, sit around after you've been shooting at them. Wild turkey are, by nature, jumpy creatures, and... Alright, so we've got one more here, and we'll grab that one and throw it on the horse. Take it on home for some nice turkey stew. Whatever goes with that. Where is my giant horse? Who's a good giant horse? I hear him galloping through the trees. Here we go. we just hang it from the side and put our duster right over the top of it, because that is the cleanest way to ride with a bird. And then we're already right back home. Yep, already right back home. Magnificent! We're doing so good. I may have crashed my horse, but we're doing so good. I'm not allowed to brush my horse. Perhaps I'm on the wrong side of it. Alright. It's like maybe I needed to get rid of the bird. No, I was just on the wrong side of it. We need to clean him up. He's looking all dusty and sad.
Alright, boy.
And then we'll just do our traditional thing.
Folks, 'cause that's a lot of blood.
And they are always complaining about my personal appearance. Get over me.
Getting real low on meat here. Good. We really needed this. Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Being a bad, dishonest fella, it's gonna send me to drink twice as fast.
Alright, what to do now? So there's the Sean thing over here. Bounty hunter? Why? Oh, that's a quest to become a bounty hunter. It's like, I haven't done anything wrong, and the record will clearly show it. No, we'll talk to this Strauss guy about Strauss type things. Can I not sprint here? No, I don't think I can sprint here. Alright, Herr Strauss.
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan!
Mr. Strauss?
You busy, my friend?
Always got time for you, Herr Strauss.
Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like
Ah,
you.
yes. We're gonna get in on this Shylock business.
Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder,
Named for the character in Shakespeare's play.
Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
And here was me believing that
Loan sharking is the way to be.
Work, Mr. Morgan.
Traditional loan sharking is traditional.
We are doing them a favor.
I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
Put the debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
I just miss him. Of course you do. Goes without saying. What am I gonna do? Hey, Arthur.
Man, that's rough.
That's the truth of it.
Oh, she's trying to make this woman feel better.
I know.
I'll leave him alone. She's like, what do I do? She's like, you're gonna suffer. I like that. I like the honesty. People don't need to be lied to.
Mr. Morgan.
You seem chipper?
Well, where there's life, there's hope, my friend.
And?
We've been thinking about our problem all wrong. All wrong. That's all.
Meaning?
All in good time, my friend. All in good time.
How will the meaning come in good time, Dutch? That doesn't make sense. Alright, so Strauss just has these little things around for us to bother people about. You know, let's go to this one. Let's just do one of them and see what happens. Do we punch people? Are there interesting dynamics to it? Oh, look how glossy and handsome our big horse looks. Perfect day for loan sharking. Let's just get to it. Big old giant horse and me, we're gonna get along just fine. The people that owe us money, maybe not so much. But what are you gonna do? Not everyone in the world could be happy. For example, I don't have a massive Shire horse. I don't know if it would make me happy to have one, but it would be different. No, horses are very expensive. Not so much to purchase, but their upkeep is a lot. For you either have access to the ability to upkeep a horse where you live, which means that is money, or you have to pay someone to hold on to your horse for you, and that too is money. I do not own and have never owned a horse. I do not have enough money. One of Strauss's debtors was last seen in this area. Search the area to find them and reclaim the debt. Hello, person. I've got some really bad news, for I have been sent to take your money. And by the look of this place, you don't have enough to spare. I guess we just hello the house. Knock knock, everyone.
Knock knock, Mr. Robe.
Przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
God damn it.
Oh, a language barrier. Buongiorno, I require your money.
English? Speak English?
Me, Silesia.
Yeah, good for
Upper
you.
Silesia.
I'm here for money. You borrow from a German man?
Aha, German. Mein Herr, sprechen das,
He thought we wanted to talk German.
I'm here for money. Money that you borrowed from Leopold Strauss.
He'll recognize the name. Yep, he does.
Leopold Strauss.
Yeah.
So it's time to pay. Where is it?
Oh, well, no, have nothing. It's very bad winter.
We've all had a bad winter, pal. Where is it?
Oh, no. Nie.
Now, you remember where you're keeping that silver?
Potrzebuję trochę czasu. Znajdę ci pieniądze.
Oh, still don't understand you. Where is the money? Gold, dollars.
Nie rób tego. I have nothing. No.
Anything in here or out there?
Yes.
Well,
Better be something somewhere.
guess we're raiding this guy. Could be worse for him. We could have punched him in the face and then taken all of his stuff.
Don't even speak English. You must have come here with something.
We're just gonna go through his house, and he's either gonna try to stab us when we leave, or he's not. Maybe he really is broke. We've got like a little silver teapot. Wouldn't sell for too much, but it could sell for some. What do we got?
Very valuable. Good?
Not good yet.
Another cabinet here. Don't know why he would have one single earring somewhere, but... Well, we took his cigarettes, now he's sad.
Yes.
Which, I mean, to be fair, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I imagine if a person did after an experience like this, they would very much wish to have one.
Okay, that should about cover things.
And we took his money. We'll give the horse a little brush, you know. He's had a hard day at work loan sharking.
You're all right, boy.
Alright, so... You can go return this. Horseback archery, very dumb, doesn't work. We'll try it now. While crossing a stream, that somehow worked. I think that's because you did the slowdown thing. That's what it's all about. I have to remember to do the eagle eye thing. And then we can just absolutely pop a white-tailed deer from a trot on a horse with a bow just by squinting at it kind of hard, I guess. Which is awesome. No notes. That's good stuff. That's exactly what it should be like. Hey there, Bill. Why don't you wear your glasses?
Okay, Mr. Morgan.
All good there, Pearson?
Still need more food, Mr. Morgan. Yeah, you should try your luck
A
again with
perfect deer carcass. That's pretty nice, right? Perfect is good.
meat, Mr. Morgan.
Fine, but make sure you get a good price for it.
First come, first served. Hey, Arthur, what you want? One sour son of a bitch, ain't you?
So we give the debts here. And we get a cut. Alright, so here's the ledger. So can we see like the record? Yeah, there you go. So what have other people been doing? They've been contributing coyote pelts and panthers. Karen had a $1 gold tooth. And I have contributed, $600. Well, that's all good. Oh, so this is how we use the money from that we've contributed to improve our stuff. All right, yeah. So we got more ammunition for the tent. That's how the camp supplies works. Got it.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
Called in on the small holder, Roble. Didn't even speak English.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
Well, I usually do.
I know. I know.
It's like, I know. I remember. Alright, so we'll just improve this medicine thing here. I figured, since we had so much money to contribute, we might as well, spruce up the camp a little bit. I always like that kind of thing. And then here at Pearson's Wagon, all right. And we'll spend a whole bunch on more lodging. Yeah. Dutch's lodging has been upgraded, so other camp members have been inspired to contribute more. That's good. Now that Dutch has a better house, other people want to help out better. And if we buy a horse station, then we won't have to go to the stables to switch horses. So we're going to spend 300 gold on that. 300 gold. $300. Now I realize that contributing money to the camp is not just theoretical. It just, is now how you spend it on things. So good stuff. Now camp supplies are down to 60, but we've improved some stuff. Everybody's happy. And if they're not, well, they'll get happy.
Hey, if you could give me some leather working tools, I can make some rugs and blankets and the like out of these hides you're bringing in. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'll keep my eye out for some good material.
All right, so so we got out of the middle of the loan sharking thing, but we can go, and these are optional loan sharking ones from the early one, and then this is like a continuation, I guess. But we'll talk to this Kieran fellow now, since he has been tied up to this tree for a while, and maybe he will help us with this whole O'Driscoll situation. Come now, Kieran.
Come on, you brought me in. Help me.
Speak. Don't cry, boy. Speak about your gang.
About your gang. Tell me.
I can't.
I bet you can. I bet you know how.
Boy. Whoa, hold your
It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
You ready to talk, boy?
I told you, mister. I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horseshit. You see, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth? That's what you want me to do.
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun.
Oh no.
Geld him.
Oh no.
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry.
Hello, DGA.
Only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastards! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay.
You have a riddle, you say?
I know where O'Driscoll's holed up. And you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious. I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go. Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
You sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
Up into the hills behind Valentine. I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, you kill him.
Sure.
You gonna pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when
The answer to your riddle is young people.
It's up past Valentine.
All right.
Young people are dramatically more likely to be annoying. Young people are only a small amount of the people alive, and young people commit dramatically more crime than old people do. Also men. Women are much more likely to obey the law than men are. Oh. One of those people, sure. Maybe I should have known. Anyway, no need for that sort of scumbaggery here. How do we get along with this mission?
I needed this.
We're at 9% on the story. And we just needed to get this guy along with us, or do we have to talk to all of the people to make this happen? Yeah, we needed to talk to these guys and get them riled up. Bill? Yeah, John? No? Bill, you coming with us, Bill?
So, you and the girls got back all right?
How'd you get on with that fellow who ran off?
It's dealt with.
Alright, I clearly don't understand how to do this. Do I just get some other horse? And lead it to him?
Just a scratch. Whoa,
Well, maybe if I just run away, it'll make me fail the mission and it'll tell me what to do again. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just run in this direction and then the game will tell me that I've failed. I was already around him and it didn't work being around him. Retry the checkpoint.
Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no.
Okay, this time paying more attention, because I was standing by him and that didn't work, and walking away didn't work either.
We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
Up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill him.
Sure.
I'm gonna pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says.
Mount my horse. I did that.
Taking you to him. Look,
At least I thought I
I'll give you
did.
directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
Okay, so this is way different than what happened last time, where both of them stood around. But anyway, I guess now we're doing better.
How many times I gotta say, I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn. You smell like one, too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Morgan, you got throwing knives in your saddlebag. Dud said that you might... I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me instead of hiding it somewhere? When the opportunity comes up to mention it.
Last goddamn favor I do you.
I hid some throwing knives in your saddlebags. What a funny guy.
If I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
Morgan, you didn't tell me what the O'Driscoll smelled like before you asked me to ride with him.
That's because you wasn't asked to ride with us. You was told.
I smell like a stall ain't been cleaned out in a month. I smell like that because you had me tied up there about as long.
You had me tied up to a tree.
Worse if we'd done what someone was arguing for.
Granted. I was in with a bad lot. I'm trying to make amends, if I can.
You don't know the half.
I do know Combe killed Dutch's sweetheart.
And that's the man you chose to ride with. A woman killer.
Well, it was after he'd killed his brother. And the way I understood it,
Making excuses for the man and his crimes. What kind of trap you leading us into, boy?
I ain't. I'm trying to help, honest.
One thing goes wrong.
Rise Zero Yask, or Rise Zero Yask, am I playing high or low owner? I'm not sure.
The first O'Driscoll will shoot.
I'm trying to sometimes do the right thing, but sometimes I accidentally pull out my revolver and shoot people when I mean to punch them. So, medium? I helped this lady that a horse fell on, but then there's a guy trying to have a fist fight with me in a shield, and I just murked him, and then I shot his friend too. So, medium honor? I didn't rob the lady.
Save your horses, we gotta climb, boys.
You know, you all ain't that different.
We're not gonna like that he said that.
I've been watching you all these weeks, and
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
Oh, he's offended him now.
I'd say you don't know much about the O'Driscolls. But maybe I know more about you than you know about them. And I know all about them, so...
Know all about them? You said you barely knew him.
How are we like those mongrel dogs?
You're outlawed like them. You're out to survive like them. You live rough. You live hard. Fighting the law. Nature. You're out for yourselves. See?
You play low till chapter 6 and then high. Yeah, this is my first time ever playing. I'm just, you know, doing my thing, trying to figure out what happens.
Combs a sneak thief and a killer. Dutch is...
Yep, this is my first playthrough.
Teacher.
From where I've been, you just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but you ain't seen.
John, shut that.
I've just done a few of the quests today. I tried the other day and they annoyed me, but now I'm just trying to do what I'm told in the quests, and it's a lot of fun. I'm liking what's going on.
Son of a bitch we got with us is talking true, but if it's what he says it is, and Colm O'Driscoll's here, we can end years of fighting. Here and now.
Amen to that.
Here. I swear, this is where he was...
Shut up.
Okay, now cut left up here. We go down the hill into the forest.
Easy. We're going in quiet, taking them out as we find them, trying not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick.
You say I'll definitely play more than once you think? Perhaps. It took me this long to play it for the first time.
With you, Morgan.
All right then.
Through the trees here.
A herd of wild horses just hanging out, doing their thing.
Hey, we're real close. I'd leave your horses the other side of this clearing. I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
Alright, we'll just see how this goes.
The other side of this hill.
Okay. Off your horses. Let's go.
You gonna get them knives?
I said. Easy.
I don't know how to get the knives. I don't know how to get the knives. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna brush the horse.
All right. It ain't.
It won't let me brush the horse.
We might have dared a horse, but we ain't. We're friends. Remember, I'm watching you every moment.
Played it when it came out, but didn't feel like doing the main story until last year. That's fun.
You'll die, boy. But you'll lose your balls first.
These guys and their castration focus, you know. I guess they figured once that was the thing that intimidated this Kieran fellow, they could just keep on running with it.
Okay, get down.
Cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers, yep.
And Colm O'Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not. Over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's gonna tell him we ain't got nothing for the pot?
Oh, let me think.
Oh, they're gonna be hungry.
Spook the game, I reckon.
I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up.
No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself.
Yeah.
If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
pisser, Morgan. One by the tree.
Do they want me to sneak up behind him and shank him with the hunting knife?
Hush, you want me to hush now.
Yeah, we'll send Bill to do it.
Okay. I got him.
Sentry removal. We'll play back here with the bow.
What's really quiet? A knife.
And we'll stay here to support him. Yeah, there we go. Right up in the kidneys. Yeah, just say stand here. He's up here by the horses. This is dumb. We shouldn't be doing this.
What's the plan?
Let's get close to these two. Make no mistakes here.
That's what the knife's for.
When we're there, we move at the same time.
Yes, sir. I am sending. Give me a hand.
Come on, that was at the same time. Let me run. Alright, so we're doing real bad here. This is not ideal. Total failure. I mean, we're not dead, but we are hiding behind a small tree. Not perfect. That guy is hatless. And, well, we didn't hit him. Some nice Gears of War style fighting here. 1, 2. That guy is like reeling behind there, and he's doing so good at dodging my shots. I don't know how this thing works. I think it doesn't sometimes. It looks like it works though. Alright, we'll move forward a little bit. Okay, first person shooting time.
Leave him. Comb's still here. Hey,
We did so good.
Comb be in the cabin. I'll check. You look out here.
Use the bow first so I get more stealth kills. Yeah, I should have done that. We tried to move to knives and that didn't work. They're just looting some bodies real quick, because, you know, you can never have enough. So you have the first dead eye, so it marks it for you, and I have to press shoot so that it goes on after the marks. Got it.
Boy said Comb would be in the cabin.
And they got so much stuff here, and yet I can't loot it. We just got like this watermelon, bunch of biscuits.
You ain't gonna check the cabin. I will.
I'm gonna check the cabin.
Ain't you checking the cabin for coal?
Oh my absolute goodness, will they chill? That's why you don't stop to laugh at people.
You alright?
Sure. Thank you.
Wow, that guy actually saved me? I know, I guess he figures at this point he might as well have done.
You set us up. Come here!
What?
You set us up.
No, I didn't.
You did. Colm O'Driscoll ain't here!
He was here, I swear.
He did
if
just
I was
save his
saving
life.
I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
All right, then, go on. Get out of here.
Hey?
I won't kill you.
I didn't set you up.
Get lost.
Get lost.
I'm letting you run away. Now go on.
Is he gonna be like, I want to join your gang?
Out there, without you, Colm O'Driscoll's gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
So I'm one of you now.
Oh. He did.
Give me a break.
He did save your life.
All right, then.
After all that time tied to the tree.
Oh, hey, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
So you got the cash then?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash in the chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys, get to camp quick.
See, Arthur? I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet.
Good old Kieran. He says it's in the chimney, so of course we'll look everywhere else first. Biscuits. Oh yeah, this place is the motherlode. They got all the foods, they got all the drinks. Couple nice money clips laying around. I guess they were playing some cards here around this table while standing up, maybe. Double barrel shotgun, I don't want that. Search the chimney, I do want that. No, let me look at the chimney, please. Alright, first person mode it is. I thought hitting that button made it happen. Okay. Searching the chimney.
At least you got something tucked away.
$600? That's as much as a gold bar. Oh, I have to take the shotgun. Got it. This weapon is dirty. Cleaning the outside of the gun is not cleaning the gun. I mean, it is, but that's not what it means. Anyway, that went well. Take the shotgun, everything will be about my horse. Okay. Alright, so that went super well. We just need to get back there. But actually, since we're on this side of town, kinda, we'll stop over here at the Downs Ranch for the loan sharking, and then we'll swing up from there. Don't do the Strauss mission? But I was gonna.
Calm down.
No more of this. I won that game fair and square. Shit, fair and square my ass! You heard me, fair and square. Your move.
Oh.
Who else wants some? Huh? Who else? What's your problem, huh? I think you're next, asshole.
Alright, fine.
Let's see how good you really are.
Well, let's get to it then.
Let's go.
You got this.
Oh, what? Turning coward? Let's go.
All right, whoa. Let's just take it easy.
Lightly hold it to fill the meter before drawing. Well. Clearly I didn't understand what I'm supposed to do there. Right. Well, I'm not very good at this game. And I lose $9 because I'm bad at fighting. Oh well. Someone else has cleaned up that other guy's body. And I guess it's time for me to find my horse again. And get back to it.
All right, boy.
What are they building?
Hello, mister.
We got a long way to go, huh? I asked my boys here if they would help their pa build a new house.
How's it
Thought I'd
going?
teach them a few things, you know?
They're not very good at building it. Oh no, it's about to fall.
What in holy hell are you doing, boy? Get that back up again right now. I'm gonna be 100 years old by the time we get this done.
Little bit dark for them to be building a house out,
Away
but
from it.
get away from it before you mess it up even worse than it is.
All the best.
You too, friend. Okay, boy. Let's go.
Yep.
Night falls. This horse is still doing fine. Have I been holding with Hosea yet? Yes. I did that earlier. That is where I got this horse from. Because he wanted me to sell it. And I was like, no, he is a wonderful and handsome horse. Alright.
Whatever do you want?
Oh, come here, you maggot.
Please, sir. I'll...
Really? Threaten me, would you?
Tried to hit me with a hoe, did you?
Please.
I don't care about your family. You owe me money. Why'd it have to come to this, huh?
Believe me, sir, I didn't want this either.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts...
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
You are a slippery little bastard.
But I got you now.
Please, show some compassion.
This whole thing is me showing compassion, man.
Wouldn't paying up have been a little easier? You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back. What's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
What are you looking at?
Thomas!
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
Dude doesn't look like he's very healthy. They don't appear to be lying about it. We didn't hit him that hard. And we are rewarded with a cinematic of running with our magnificently huge horse. Maybe I'm gonna get tuberculosis now. And I guess we'll find Strauss now and be like, by the way, we didn't succeed in roughing that guy up. We hit him one time and he crumpled like a piece of paper. What do you mean, how did I know? Well, tuberculosis is a characteristic ailment of the time period. I'm not like an expert in it, but in tuberculosis, I did take microbiology in college, and I'm very much aware. It's very much a trope in Western. So like Doc Holliday in Tombstone has tuberculosis. Basically, if somebody just spits up blood on you and it takes place in the year 1899, I assume that's TB. It's just, that's the stock Western assumption, I would say. At least for me, but I think for a lot of people, they would, if they're sort of like versed in the tropes of the storytelling, they would assume that that's what's going on.
Ah, how did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
But tuberculosis is caused by a bacteria, and it is communicable. It's relatively uncommon in most of the world now, but it's been quite a struggle. There are still places where drug-resistant TB is sort of still going on. Haiti, I think, remains the biggest problem with drug-resistant TB in the modern world. They also have a lot of it in like Russian prisons, and then I think there's some place in South America, but I don't remember exactly where it is off the top of my head. But so the thing with tuberculosis now in the modern world is that it usually takes place concurrently with human immunodeficiency virus. So people get HIV, and then they also have tuberculosis. It sort of goes hand in hand with it because most modern treatment regimens are much better at dealing with tuberculosis. But when you have compounding uh, uh, illnesses that make it more difficult to treat, or especially if you're in a part of the world or in a living situation where regular treatment is difficult, because TB very much needs very regimented treatment where steps aren't skipped or anything like that. But it generally responds well to antibiotic treatment, but it has to be very regular, and yeah, but it forms little it's called tuberculosis because it basically makes these little tuber-looking things inside of your lungs. Inspect a letter. Have I been given a letter?
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me.
They're all singing around terribly, and we've got a letter.
I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them.
This is so obnoxious. Oh my goodness. Why won't they shut up? I can't handle it. Oh god. That's so annoying. Like, one drunk person singing and another drunk person is singing, and someone's having a conversation, and the letter is reading out loud. I'm gonna lose my freaking mind if I have to sit through that. Any one of those things could have been tolerable. But certainly not all of them overlapping. I'll go away from camp and read the letter. My own fault for reading it while we were here anyway.
You missing your tree yet?
I feel like chopping it down.
We'll all be watching you. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Good talking to you.
You're a good guy, Kieran. We need to get you a hat. You look like a fool walking around hatless. Alright, everybody's waking up, so what do we want to do now? Alright, so we could... That's right. This woman who was previously in love with us has sent us a letter, and while my normal preference in life would be to definitely avoid that letter and just not even read it, I think Arthur's gonna go see if we can help her out. But first, let's walk away from camp and read the letter. Alright. It's not going to read it out loud again. So she left to get married and said she wasn't going to talk to me. She's been there, but she wants to see me, so she's renting a room up there. Maybe she didn't get married. She's like, some of your harlot friends were in town, and I heard about a guy with a hat and a scraggly beard, and it must have been you. And, you know, she's not wrong. It was me. And we make it across way before the train, totally safe. Nothing to worry about there. Yeah, and we'll just skirt all the way around the middle of town so that we don't... Oh no, I accidentally got off the horse. I was gonna say, we're just gonna skirt all the way around the middle of town so that we don't accidentally run into anybody. And along the way, we'll just trample over a bunch of gravestones. That's a good way to make friends with the populace. You say I can rob passenger trains in free roam? Perhaps I'll get around to it eventually. Alright. I'm just gonna break down your fencing. Oh! Alright, so that's one way to get off of a horse, Arthur. It's not necessarily the one I would choose. But let's give the horse a nice brush. Get him cleaned up and pet and a little bit of food, you know. Tell him that he's a good horse and a big old handsome horse with a big old blaze of color on his forehead, letting us know that, you know, he's got a nose. Don't kick me. Took our hat off and everything.
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, ma'am. Is Mrs. Linton in?
I'll go see.
Just pistol right in the front.
Collared for you. Hello, Arthur.
Mary?
I heard you and your friends was around.
Okay. Where's what's his name?
Died.
Ah, there you
Sorry
go.
to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Happened a while ago. Pneumonia.
Bad business.
Sure.
So, well, you've been made a widow and you come here looking for me, is that it?
No, ain't like that, Arthur.
Oh, okay.
Man, what a jerk.
Listen, Arthur,
I guess this is his ex-girlfriend, though, from the appearance of the letter.
my family. I need your help.
You mean the family that always looked down on me? And you want me to help them?
It's my little brother, Jamie.
I always liked Jamie, at least compared to the rest of them.
He's broken Daddy's heart.
Daddy has a heart.
Don't
Daddy
make me
has a
beg
heart.
you,
Oh
Arthur.
no, he broke it.
Me. I wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry. We need your help real bad. Little Jamie's joined the Chelonians, that strange religious order.
Good for him.
They're quite mad, Arthur.
He
They'll
joined a
kill him.
cult?
You're the only person he'd listen to.
So, I'm too rough to marry into your family, but it's okay to ask me to help and save
Colonian,
your
isn't
family.
that like
sorry.
turtles?
I understand if you don't want to help me, but I think of you often.
Long time ago now.
I'm begging you, Arthur.
I say let Jamie live Jamie's life and not the nightmare that his daddy dreamed up for him.
Jamie's so innocent, Arthur. Please, Arthur. Will you help me?
Of course, we'll help you.
Where is it?
Somewhere out near Carmody Dell, I think. The rancher there said he'd seen him around the Cumberland Forest. I just want him back, Arthur. If you find him, bring him to me at the station.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll owe you.
You already owe me.
They have roads with turtle shells painted on them. Nice.
All right, boy.
I guess we'll get on this and see where it takes us. Their problem might be me. Sometimes that's what a person's problem is or becomes. And we'll just pass them on the left. Easy peasy. They're not going to get upset about that. Why would they? Everybody is pleased with how things are going here. My goodness, are you joking? No, I don't think so, buddy. Ha 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 ha. All right. We got him ran over. Come here, horse. Come here now.
Help me off this goddamn horse.
The horse is faster than I am, ma'am. I can't get you out. Oh, come on now. Come on. No, lady, I'm trying to help. Where's my horse? This poor woman. I'm like trying to help out this kidnapping victim, and she is just like absolutely stuck here. Here we go. Calm down now.
Oh, you too? Oh, God.
No, not me too. I was just trying to figure out how to get you off the horse, lady. Jeez. I'm just gonna drop you gently on the ground. Stop freaking out.
Please, cut me free.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Stop. Last one just scares the horse. Yeah, it's your horse now, lady. Get on out of here. Do you want me to go kill that guy for you?
Nice folks round here.
Yeah, real nice. Decaying deer. Alright, so she's doing better now. Good for her. We'll just leave that dude hogtied there. Mainly because I don't know what direction it's in. And I'm unlikely to be able to find it. Guess if we see any more game, we can try to take a shot, do a little bit of hunting, and then... he can get free. Well, I guess, you know, the lady could have went back to kill him if she had wanted. So really, it's up to her. She's got the biggest grievance in the situation. I mean, my problem with it doesn't remotely compare to her problem with it. You say I should make a couple satchels? I'm not sure I know how, but if I figure out how, then I probably will. Alright, good stuff. Alright, no, we skin it, and that's how we... No, we cook. We pick it up, and then we say cook it. Got it. Hunt perfect pelts and donate them till the person to make it for me. I found one perfect pelt. I got a perfect deer pelt, I think it was. Mmm, delicious food. Let us cook another. Nope, we can't cook another. That's all there was. Got it. All right, nice little time of hunting. We can spin it over the fire a little bit. Make tonics. Do a little brewing in a tin cup over the fire. Man, that would burn your hand so bad. Make some nice little oil of snakes. And pour it directly out of one hot thing into another hot thing. Oh, I wasn't supposed to drink them? Got it.
Okay, boy.
Alright, it wants me to get down there. That's not gonna go great. We'll have to go this slightly long way. Perfect. And now with our beautiful Navy Duster, with our wonderful hat, and our glossy horse, we can ride to try to save our ex-girlfriend's brother from some trouble that he's into, which is apparently what we are doing with our day. Natasha, you say no Skyrim horse? Which one's the Skyrim horse? The little tiny one that I got? This one made me feel like bigger and stronger and faster, so I was like, we'll go with the Shire horse. All right, here we go. Hello, gentlemen. They are in the shell of safety.
Shell of safety. Shell of safety. Can I speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son. Your sister is very worried.
The boy has chosen a path, sir.
No, I don't know I guess I don't know the meme about the horses from Skyrim or The Witcher.
His sister just wants to speak with him.
Arthur, I've chosen a path.
I've played Witcher 3, just the main story. I didn't play the expansions.
What path have you chosen, sir?
The path of, you know... I haven't decided the path. Yeah, there we go.
We are all searching. Chelonianism is about searching. What do we search for, do you think?
So the initiates have the little turtle symbol on the chest, and he's got the pendant. We'll say that they're searching for purpose. You know, we're going to take this seriously. You don't want to antagonize a bunch of philosophical cultists. Plus, they have a nice garden here at the top of the thing.
Jamie knows the truth. But of course, you may speak with him.
Exactly.
This guy looks like he might have some nerve damage. Don't jump off.
I'm not coming with you, Arthur.
Just come and speak with Mary. Then make up your
You say you always antagonize him?
Leave me alone, Arthur. I didn't ask for your help.
And the other guy's like, yeah, whatever. If you were able to answer a couple of polite questions, we're not going to care that now you're chasing after a dude with a heart full of malice and a hand full of lariat. Howdy, folks. Don't mind me none. His horse is so much faster than mine. Maybe I'm just not hitting the button enough. Yep, his horse is so much faster than mine. It's okay. I guess we'll try again.
Leave me alone, Arthur.
Yeah, I gotta get like right on the horse. This horse is not doing it. Alright, it's not looking promising. I guess we will try again. Hopeful that if he gets away a couple more times, the game will just let me pretend that I did it. Because I don't think I'm supposed to shoot him. All it says is I'm supposed to chase after him. I guess it implies that I'm supposed to catch him. Well, this time's not gonna make it. Maybe if we take a shortcut through the trees here, and then we'll get down further on this flatland here, and then cut up left. Because we know he's gonna go this way here, and we can triangulate it. I bet not though. This is further than we got before. And that was nowhere near close enough to catching him. Alright, and I guess we're just going to skip that checkpoint too. I'm really bad at this game. But knowing that it doesn't matter makes me more cheerful about it. Because even if I don't understand what the mission wants from me, it doesn't matter. And look, I caught him.
Just a kid. You're making a big mistake.
I'm not taking advice.
After all, if every mission has to end the same way, it doesn't matter if I do it or not, if they're all just connected cutscenes with theoretical player agency in the middle of them.
Leave me alone.
Please, kid. Put that gun down.
I warn you, Arthur. I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Calm down, Jamie. Oh, well, that went badly. I don't see how we're supposed to... I guess if I shoot him before he can shoot himself, that'll help.
I warn you, Arthur. I'm gonna... I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
That killed him.
I warn you, Arthur. I'm gonna... I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
Alright, shooting him in the foot doesn't work.
I warn you, Arthur. I'm gonna... I don't want to live anymore.
Kid, just calm down.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, like, what do the instructions say? Slowly press R2 to fill the meter. The more full the meter, the longer you get to aim. But, like, by the time you do this thing, and then, like, he's already... Yeah, he died again. I guess we're gonna skip the checkpoint and let the game, succeed everything for me in the whole game.
Now calm down.
That worked great.
Let's go see your sister.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay, kid.
Have I been a terrible fool, Arthur?
Yeah, you've been a pretty big fool.
Oh, enough
Exactly,
about it.
Natasha, a movie simulator.
Well, one thing I do know.
It's what people recommended to
There ain't
me
no shame
to play
in
the
it.
game, and apparently this is how to play it.
I missed you, Arthur. Are you and Mary sweet on one another again?
Oh, no. That's all a long time ago, son. Yep.
Well, this wasn't how I thought today would turn out.
It's been a long time, Jamie Gillis. You were a kid last time I saw you. Didn't try to kill yourself.
You know, you taught me how to ride a horse.
Maybe that's why it was so hard to catch him.
Chelonia, though? Really? You'd fall for that?
They were very nice to me. They're decent.
I'm sure. Please tell me you didn't give them any money.
Of course I did. They rely on charitable donations.
Yeah, Natasha, you say at least it's an option? I mean, yeah, if not, then I never would have got that guy from in front of the train. So, I literally wouldn't have been able to progress.
All Father kept telling me was, you won't amount to anything. You're not enough of a man. I had to get away.
It's not like I want it to do the fights for me. I just don't understand what it wants out of me in all of these other circumstances. And it wants a very specific thing.
What do you want me to say, Jamie? He's a good father? Nice man?
He won't be happy I saw you.
Please send him my worst regards.
The thing is, he's right. I'm not good at anything.
Come on, that ain't true. Tell me something you like. Don't think too hard.
Apples, I guess.
Apples?
Yeah, I love apples.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of carpentry or horses or something, but alright, go work in an orchard then.
By that token, you must really like shooting and robbing people.
I only like shooting young idiots who run away from me when I'm trying to help them.
Father told me what you do.
I'm sure he did.
Hey, are you still with Dutch and what was his name? Hester?
Hosea. Yep, still the same, sort of.
And Annabelle and Bessie?
I'm afraid they're dead.
the right choice.
Good night, Rise Zero. Thanks for hanging out.
But none of it is anything like the nonsense you read in the newspapers.
So, are you two getting back together?
I told you, no. Just ask me for a favor.
You know Barry Linton's dead? Pneumonia.
She told me.
So the door's open, so to speak.
That's all in the past. Different people now.
She's not. And you seem just the same.
Well, maybe that right there's a problem. She was always too good for me. Here we are. She must be waiting inside.
All right, great success. You know, sure, that kid would have died 1,000 times if the game didn't do it automatically for me, but that ultimately doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I don't understand what's going on there. As long as it'll keep playing the game, I'll keep playing it with it. And if it ever gives me some freedom and variation in how a thing can go, then I'll do the first thing that comes to me, and if it doesn't say failed, I'll keep playing. You know, you can't argue with a video game when it says you're doing it wrong. You just got to accept it. And I'm glad this game lets me not realize what I'm doing wrong and just says, you know what, take pity on him.
Jamie! Jamie! Come home. Please, Father's been very sad.
Father wouldn't know sadness if it died in his bed. But I'll come home.
His little turtle symbol looks sort of like a grenade.
My sweet boy. Come on. Oh, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, a handshake. That's rough.
And you, Arthur. And
He ignored the handshake because it was too painful.
Oh, you'll never change. I know that.
Yep. Sometimes that's just the way it is. Now, I've never been like a train robber or anything, although if I had been, that's exactly what I'd say. But I definitely have one thing in common with Arthur. We know what it's like to disappoint women who have loved us, and to look at them as they look at us with disappointment and ride away. Me and Arthur both know that real well.
Confuses me and plays me for a fiddle like no one else alive. I trust I will not make a god-awful fool of myself once more, but somehow I imagine I shall.
And we did wonderfully. We discovered it. And there's some stranger here to find, so I guess we'll do that. We will politely walk in. Who do we have here?
Try to remember what really happened at Sylvia's Saloon back in '76.
Just a lot of bunk, Plato. It's just a lot of
This guy's name is Plato. How fun!
Bunk, Mr. Calloway, sir. It's
Who's your friend there?
Put that in your fucking book, Plato.
This is Jim Boy Calloway. The Jim Boy Calloway.
Who?
The gunslinger. Fastest left-handed draw that ever drew breath. He once killed 14 men in a fight at Lucy Hollow.
What are you waiting for?
How do you mean?
Well, I reckon right now, kill him yourself.
I don't want to kill him. I want to deify him. He's a god. I'm trying to write his biography.
How's that going?
I think I prefer the duel. Either I'd kill him and be able to be Baltimore's finest ever gunslinger, or he'd kill me, and I could be set free from ever having to speak to him again.
Well, you're starting to understand something very important.
What's that?
The joys of gunslinging. It's win-win, freedom or glory.
That's brilliant. I'm going to write that down, if I may.
Be my guest.
What's your name?
I don't have a name.
But you are a gunslinger.
Not really. I mean, folks who need shooting, I try and shoot in the back. All that other stuff is, well, bunk.
But you fought duels.
Once upon a time.
Badly.
I may have.
And you ain't interested in fame.
I don't think so.
Strange. But you like fortune.
I need money, sure.
Okay. Then forgive me, mister, if I seem a little desperate. I am a little desperate. This book, I've got to make a thing of it. And, well, there's a whole list of gunfighters. Legends, every last one. Emmett Granger. Flacco Hernandez.
He's just carrying like daguerreotype
Billy
printouts
Midnight,
here.
Black Bell.
Never heard of him.
Maybe you can go and speak to them. Ask them about
Research
Calloway.
for his book.
Any of them get uppity. Shoot him.
He
I
whispers.
just said that, but
You want me to go and find some sad, deluded fools like him, ask if he was the greatest, and then if they get uppity, shoot him?
does sound a lot worse than it did in my head.
Explain.
Well, a lot. Half the proceeds of the book, if you help me get it written.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, get photos.
Okay.
And there are notes on the back of those portraits that should lead you to him.
I'll see what I can find out.
I imagine we'll be stuck here upon your return. Here are some other flophouse.
Alright, good stuff. We can expect the documents. Married 6 times to 6 gentlemen, gamblers, robbers, and outlaws, never divorced, stresses in her widow weeds, sole remains survivor of the Coulter Tobin gang, outlawed after robberies in road, pirate contract for her life at liberty, large reward, Blue Water Marsh, do not approach, too dangerous from your biographer. Natasha, you said that you think the decision was probably like in Portal 2, that dialogue shouldn't be skippable, so they had to skip for anyone to play. Yep, you know, it's, I'm sure that is what they decided. We need to go ahead and look at these right now, and then they'll be listed. Runs with a gang of at least 10. Stone Cold Killers. All of them are like, proceed with caution. Don't ever go to this person. This is really dangerous. Here's Emmett. Hog fancier? Oh, okay. Weird. He got pardoned in 1895 for something. He refused the interview. But I don't think we're going to do any of that today. We might if we run near them. No, they're far away. Yeah, they're there's these ones in white. So, you know, if we come upon them as we're traveling around, we might as well. But I guess we'll plan on going back home.
What in the hell is wrong with you?
I can't believe it missed. Hate to go home without anything, but I guess we don't have to here if we just... Yeah, we'll just trample the... Yep, there you go. Little cavalry action. Probably not going to be in the best shape, but hey, what are you going to do? No need to waste an arrow. Just trample a turkey and throw it on. I mean, hey, bruise the meat up, but what are you going to do? The price was right. It's me, Bill. Sure hope one day he starts to recognize me.
Hey, Arthur.
Miss Cat, all good?
Too good. Like the chance to shoot a fella and not feel bad about it.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Stay alert.
We fed it ginseng. I guess you could do that.
It's all right, boy.
Get our horse a little bit of a brush. And that's right, I gotta pick up the old... No, I said remove the eastern wild turkey. There we go.
Listen to me.
Evening, Arthur.
None of you, never go do something stupid and get yourself a woman.
Just in time, Mr. Morgan. Good job, Mr. Morgan.
John on this one. And if you got one, get rid of them. Go drown them in the goddamn ocean because trust me, boys, it's you or them. You or them, they'll kill you. They won't do you the kindness of shooting you or slitting your throat.
We'll just donate this stuff. Yeah, we don't need that pin. It was a nice pin, Jimmy, but we remember you, Jimmy Brooks. We're sure that you won't be bothering us anymore. We'll just contribute all this random trash.
And that's this. The slow realization that you would rather be dead than have to listen to her crap for a moment longer. And if you knew you could kill her and get away with it, you would. Trust me on it.
Stew? Yeah, some nice stew. Due to our fantastic contributions, we will just chow down. But I think we're going to wrap up this video now, and I'm going to get some stew myself, only it's going to be, you know, ramen and sausage and crackers or maybe bread. I haven't decided yet. But let's just walk over here and go to bed. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Red Dead Redemption 2, where I finally started doing quests. I mean, badly. I failed at like all of them. But ultimately, I still progressed. You know, I'm still getting through the story. I'm still being able to appreciate the game, even if I'm bad at doing what it wants me to do. So as long as that keeps on going, I can lose every duel and every horse race. That's just fine. It doesn't bother me that I couldn't catch the guy. In fact, I think it doesn't matter at all. But that's all we've got this time. This is a bottle that is floating in midair, which is very interesting. We're going to think about the ramifications of that at a later date, though. But that's all I've got for you right now. I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'll be back on for several more hours of Screaming tonight, but probably not Red Dead today. We'll probably just play some more Red Dead tomorrow. But one of the normal games I play, perhaps something new, but probably... sorry, yawning. I hope I didn't make you yawn. I couldn't help it. But this guy is really hammered. You know, it's a good morning for him, too. But I'll see you guys later on. Bye, Natasha. And bye, everyone else. This guy has a terrible singing voice, but I should talk.